100 wins as a Kansas City Chiefs. He's the first coach ever to win 100 or to have 100 wins on 2 different teams. But with all that being said, Combs, you had the Kansas City Chiefs going 14-3. They are now on pace to go to that 14-3 again. Are the Chiefs back?
Man, I don't know if they're back. I mean, it was the Eagles, and they still gave up 30 points to the Eagles. An Eagles team that that's not what they've been. The Eagles have not been a very good offensive team so far this season. They put up 11 to the 49ers, 21 to the Cowboys, 6. So I just don't see that Kansas City's necessarily back. I did see that they were better offensively. They were clicking on all cylinders.
Yep.
They were doing the things they needed to do. I'm hesitant to say that they're back, though. And I know that sucks for you to hear because you're a Kansas City Chiefs guy.
I am.
But next week against the Buffalo Bills, to me, is going to determine whether or not they're back. Next Sunday night, while we're on the show, and in the background I'm watching the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills, that will determine to me whether or not Kansas City's back. Because if they go out and they get shellacked, this could be a rough season. I'm not saying they won't go to the playoffs, but this could be a rough season for Kansas City Chiefs and what you're accustomed to.
So as a Kansas City Chiefs fans, first things first, we have the worst fucking defense I've ever seen ever in my whole entire life. Edit it. I know it already, wrote it down, but I had to get that out. Combs, when a professional defense cannot stop a run play, it irritates the living dog crap out of me. The last 4 seasons, the Kansas City Chiefs have had the worst defense statistically the first 11 weeks of the season. Somehow, some way, week 12, week 13, they figure it out and they turn it on. Why in the hell you do that all freaking season? I don't know. But we rely so much on this offense that it is absolutely mind-blowing. But on the flip side of that coin, we only did give up 13 points in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts looks like a pretty good quarterback. Maybe we were sleeping on the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts a little bit this season because, he did good things against was it Miami that they played and he looked pretty good. He looked decent against a Super Bowl caliber team in the Dallas Cowboys, and he did score they did score 30 points against a Super Bowl caliber team and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, they don't have a Super Bowl caliber defense by any means, but on the flip side of that coin, Combs, 14 of those 30 points were scored in the fourth quarter when it was kind of like mop-up duty in the end. This is well after Patrick Mahomes had his 5 touchdowns in the air. Tyreek Hill went off for like 183 yards. And it just so... How much stock can you put up into that mop-up duty per se? Yes, I know the score reflects, we see 30 points like, oh damn, that sucks. But you know what surprises the crap out of me though, Combs? The Chiefs only gave up 103 yards on the ground. That is by far their best defensive on the ground all season. They gave up almost damn near 400 yards through the air. That is what is concerning to me 100%. The Kansas City Chiefs are not back at all, Combs. We are like, if we're playing like this for the rest of the year, we will be lucky to sneak into the playoffs at a 9-8 team as like a 6 seed. That's just the way it is. Chiefs fans, I'm sorry you have to hear that, but Steve Spagnuolo is the worst defensive coordinator that I've seen in a very, very long time. Fire his ass, send him to be a head coach in Chicago. And we can bring, I don't care. You can bring a Dan Quinn or it doesn't matter. Bring in somebody that does.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Wouldn't that be something if they got Steve Spagnuolo as your guys' head head coach?
God.
But
that wouldn't surprise me at all.
It's just